Bf4. It's not in high graphics. It's just a regular 720 FPS. Scott, if you use 4K, don't you?
Yeah, 1080p 4K.
Okay, so we're gonna go into a squad.
Oh, I was just gonna say test range because like then we can like show the A10 and all off.
Oh, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, guys, we're gonna go on test range first. Because if you don't know what Battlefield 4 is, you may not know what these vehicles are.
I'm gonna tell them Sky show how good the jets are.
Okay, so because he's an expert in jets, and I'm an expert in tanks.
Yeah.
So I'll show off like the ground vehicles and all.
Yeah, I'm doing jets first. Then.
And choppers.
And choppers.
Oh, I'll put it on normal for you.
Yeah.
It's still on.
That's just weird for me.
I know. For you it is. Right. Alright, I'm passing the mic over to Skykin now, so I'll see you in the ground vehicles.
Okay, so after that short introduction from CF Gaming, we're going to be starting off. I'm going to be demonstrating all of the air vehicles. If you did not know already, my name is SkyKid. So we're going to start off with the helicopters, then we're going to move on to the fast aircraft. First helicopter will be the UH-1Y Venom. The UH-1Y is a modified and upgraded version of the United States Marine Corps UH-1H20 Huey. As you can see,
very old helicopter.
Yeah, it's gone from analog displays. It's gone from analog dials all the way up to modern displays. So here we have the artificial horizon, altimeter. This is the primary flight display. We have the radar and the navigational display, and then the same for the co-pilot here. Here we have the engine oil temperatures, so on and so on.
And the stuff you see on screen is the HUD.
Stuff you see on screen, that's correct, is the head-up display or HUD. As you can probably see, there are... Yeah, this is the joystick. There's two joysticks. You've got the collective raise, which is almost like a throttle stick, and then you have the cyclic, which controls the nose pitch and yaw. And no, wait, no, not the yaw, the bank, and then the pedals would control the yaw. If you're not good at flying helicopters, then don't try this. But
well, no, not really. Don't go in helicopters on the battlefield.
Right.
Guys, stick to ground vehicles.
Yeah. Right, and here we go. So I'm pushing the left stick upwards to increase throttle on the collective raise. Then yawing it by turning the
So as you can see, we're on a little island.
left stick right and left, and then banking. Then it's like so.
Like a tropical island in the middle of the Pacific. I think it's actually.
Oh, and wow! I crashed straight away.
And this is why.
This is
so
why.
If you make a hard impact with the ground, you will set fire, or your rotor will just go offline.
Okay, so it turns out I'm absolutely crappy with trash with these helicopters.
I don't mind swearing. I've done it before. Don't worry.
This is why you don't trust SkyKid with a helicopter. Jets, on the other hand, I'm amazing at. But now I'm just still going to demonstrate the rest of the helicopters.
So this is a AH-6J.
Yeah, so as you can probably see, this is an AH-6J. The usual AH-6 and MH-6 have analog displays. This has some analog displays, but mostly for the engine oil temperature and primary flight display is, and the mapping displays also are digital. Here we have the backup system, so if this goes on offline, then we're still going to be able to fly. Alright, so you've got 7 comments.
So guys, if you're wondering...
Oh, that's way close.
Wondering what the primary weapon, the little bit is, there's 2 choices you've got. You have a minigun.
Or 25mm.
High explosive cannon.
Yeah.
Which I preferably use 25 mils. They're easy to take out infantry with.
Right, so now I'm going to climb up to a higher altitude and attempt a special maneuver I like to call the nose. Oh, and look at that, I actually managed to pull it off. This is a 360 dive in the most maneuverable helicopter in the game, the AH-6J Little Bird, people!
And you've got a few choices for secondaries in this thing. You've got heat seeker because we just the first thing we unlocked for secondary. I think you got passive radar. But I find passive radar really hard.
Alright, so now I'm going to attempt a lovely little soft touchdown in the AH6J little bird here.
Yep, we did.
Okay, so now we're going to...
If you want to know what the weapon is,
it's
a...
That's correct, and then we've got this Glock 18 too. Alright, so we've done the this helicopter here, we've done the AH6J. Now we're moving on to the big guns.
Final stand map after this.
Yeah, yeah, I've like...
Final standing. I got 4 of the DLCs.
Alright, so now we're going to be switching over to the big guns known as the AH-1Z Viper.
Rocket, 14 rockets.
Alright, so I'm just going to that's correct. So now I'm going to step out of this aircraft, demonstrate what a lovely piece of equipment it is. Only just gone into service a few years ago, back in 2013, I believe, by the United States Marine Corps.
And I've got that lovely camera for it.
Yeah, it's also being used by the United States Army, the United States Marine Corps, and the Turkish military. Alright, so here we have the Hydra 70mm unguided dumbfired rockets. We have the flare dispensers here on the left.
And you can also unlock, what was it? What were the other rockets?
The Zuni rockets.
Zunis, yeah.
Alright, so usually on these outer mounted pylons you will have a AIM-9 Sidewinder heat-seeking missile.
But that's not until you get in it, they spawn in.
Yeah, they only spawn in when you get in it.
And you have infinite ammo for everything.
Yeah, and then, yeah, that's correct. So then up here at the front we have our M197 30mm Gatling gun. That's correct, or cannon, you can call it whichever. Alright, so if you...
They're technically both the same.
Yeah, so let's just go and take this for another little flight. Alright, so here we got the primary flight display with the radar.
It shows you Hydra ready.
Yeah, we've got the backup systems there, and we've got the we've also got this, which is an engine temperature display. So now if we switch over to the other seat, you can probably see I'm in the gunner's scope. And who is?
Kieran.
And if I click this button, you see we have exactly the same instruments. If the pilots get shot, for example, then the gunner will be able to take control of the aircraft using these sticks. No, you can't do that in this game, unfortunately.
But, like, just think, like, if the pilot bails out, because he takes the vehicles, if like the rotor might not fine, if he's a noob, he's obviously going to jump out.
Correct.
If you're a pro on the gun, you can just press X to switch to the pilot seat.
That's correct. Alright, so now I'm going to take this for a little bit of flight. If we push up on the stick, increasing our collective raise here. As you can probably see, here we have some ground-based targets over here too. We can also level loot this building. I'm going to fly out into the ocean. I'm going to bank back around, and then I'm going to demonstrate the Hydras. I'm also going to demonstrate the heat-seeking missiles. And
we can demonstrate the lock-on heat-seekers on the Phoenix drones. And guys, for like air vehicles, some AA ground vehicles can take these UAVs. They're your air targets.
Alright, so after that quick little manoeuvre there, we're going to go and just start shooting at this target. As you can probably see, they are highlighted in red. Simply just press the R2 trigger.
Or if you want to go for random mode, just hold down R2.
Indeed. So here we have a target here. Right, so now as you can see it says Hydra wait. After every 14 shots it will take at least 5 seconds to reload. But that is just part of Battlefield. That's... Alright, so now we're going to re-bank up using the pitch control on the joystick, cyclic controls. We're going to realign. As you can probably see, we have it in our gun sight here. Indeed. Alright, so I'm going to try and blow this up now. It's going to take a lot of ammo. Right, just saying, if you think this is overpowered, wait until you see the A-10 Warthog attack aircraft.
It was actually meant to work in like the early 2000s, but then they just booted it.
They kept it in service because it's an amazing aircraft.
Yes, and they booted it up with avionics.
Indeed. Right, so I'm going to try and take out this.
Those bugs bits. Okay.
Oh, and there we go. Our helicopter's been destroyed, unfortunately.
Can we go down to the deep depths of the Pacific?
Right, so now I'm going to redeploy since that is all of the helicopters done. So now, what should we do first? The F-35, or should we save the A-10?
F-35, save the A-10 for last.
Because the A-10 is the best. Alright, so as you can probably see here, we have the A-10, the F-35 Lightning II Joint Strike Fighter. It's the newest aircraft in the United States Marine Corps and United States Navy's fleet.
Have four, but they're not ready for combat yet.
No, so this aircraft carries a 30mm minigun, 20mm minigun, sorry, correct me there. We also have some AM,
Radar missiles.
yeah, some AIM 120.
Going
Oh,
out of the combat zone. And guys, if you see
might not want to do
something
this.
here on your map, turn around immediately, because if you don't get to the combat area,
Oh, if I die now. Oh no, I died.
you'll be executed for desertion.
Alright, so we're going to attempt that again. On the display, we don't have any prime flight display systems, but we have a radar display. As you can probably see here, we have the weapon, engine oil temperature, and more displays. So, now we're going to attempt to shoot down one of these drones with our cannon.
Quick go after this, 'cause we need to go. Yeah.
Alright, now, because this aircraft is very maneuverable, one of the most maneuverable in the world, in fact, I am going to show off some of its aerobatic maneuvers.
Quick, 'cause I want to happen.
Yep. So I just need to do this one on the A-10. So as you can see, as I pull up, the breathing increases. That's because of a high G load. Alright, so now I'm going to demonstrate a maneuver known as the vertical. So I'm going to hit the afterburners forward, pull straight up. Here we go now. We have 90-degree pitch angle.
Which is a very vertical angle.
Exactly vertical now. Now we're going to switch around and pull back.
Base. There. Your screen shakes. That means
Now we're going to disable the afterburner, roll around a bit, going to pull back up, now we're going to push down. Now we're flying something called inverted flight. Now we're going to do the quadruple roll around the corner, pull back around. Roll, low altitude flyby. Here we go, extreme low altitude. And there we go.
that is the
Right,
F-35.
that is the F-35 display. So now we are going to demonstrate the A-10. I'm going to give you a go in a sec. I just want to show off the A-10.
Okay, just do the A-10 quick then. I'm not waiting on.
Alright, so as you probably know, this is analog aircraft. It's very old.
Yes, very, 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 very old.
But
yes,
listen to the beautiful noise.
Yes. Okay, it just shreds stuff apart.
Absolutely shredded that building there.
Wrecked it to bits.
Alright, so this aircraft has an artificial horizon. All the instruments I've shown you on the helicopters.
Now we'll just do the missile quick.
Now, if we switch to our secondary weapon,
It's ground missile.
it is in fact a JDAM air-to-ground missile. If we switch here,
Yeah.
see we have our targeting pod here. We're going to try and bank around the corner
Okay, get out of that view first.
to pull around the corner. I'm going to lower my airspeed significantly.
Okay, now go to the missile beam. Okay.
Right, so it turns out we've lost a
Okay,
lot.
just
Right, we're not going to demonstrate that. It's too hard to maintain a lock on the aircraft.
some of the ground vehicles.
So we're just going to do the cannon, then we're going to switch over to the ground vehicles, which my good old friend CF Gamer is going to be doing. Alright, so now then let's get our head-up display here. Coming in.
Shred something apart. Okay.
Oh, jeez, that. Right, so we're just gonna try and shred something up because that's what we like doing here on our channel. Right, that's practically shredded. So I now present to you, ladies and gentlemen, the A-10. So I'm going to try and land this aircraft in the ocean, because I am a responsible pilot.
Yeah, right. This is not gonna work.
Ladies and gentlemen, do not try this at home.
Well, no, do not try this if you're in the
If you actually are in the United States Air Force, please don't do this, otherwise you'll probably get kicked out.
Okay, now we're gonna get deserted.
Now we're going to get deserted, and I'm going to hand you over to CF Gaming.
Hello there. Today, so I'll be doing the ground vehicles. So
Do the good ones, don't do all of them, because there's only a few air vehicles.
what one should we do?
Artillery, buggy, tank, APC,
Okay.
and then the boat as well.
Okay. Okay, guys. So this is a what's it called? M142 mobile artillery truck. So what you can do, so you can drive it anywhere. So say I wanted to target the building over there. Yeah.
6 o'clock, we need to go.
Fucking hell, let me do this then. So
I'm just gonna start walking straight.
right, so this is
Just chill them that, and then we'll carry on next time.
okay, so now you switch seat and you just spam it. Get some now that building just got wrecked. Should be enough to knock it out, I think. Nope. Okay.
Can you see who's moving on here?
Oh, hang on, we got some revolution going on.
Cole, can you check who's leaving?
Not really, no. I'm gonna just, alright guys, oh hang on, view comments.
Just said to me, OMG, just